Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam. Welcome to Scrap Backwards with myself and Scrappy Cathy. Today I am going to challenge myself to create a layout or create this video in under 20 minutes, ideally 15, but didn't want to be too optimistic. We are going to use a sketch. So I'm going to use this sketch, which is from Hip Kit Club. Apologies, you can't quite see it. Let me just turn the brightness down. See, there we go. So that is the sketch, and as you can see, we've got these triangles with one photo in the middle and this big title and a shape behind with some splatters. So let's see what we can do with that. I am using my kit that I have put together and haven't really used much of. I don't know what photos we're going to use, but I have gone and got all of the frog pictures printed, so we will be using one of those. I just don't know which ones, and I am not going to look at them just yet either. So first things first, we are going to decide on our paper. So I am just going to take out all of these embellishments and pop them over there. We don't need those for a moment. I have got some 6x8 papers, and then we've also got all these stickers. So let me take them out as well. We've got flair, we've got all sorts going on in this kit. So for our background paper, I need to decide whether we do what the sketch shows and 2 pattern papers at the top, 2 pattern papers at the side, or if we have 4 different pattern papers or just 2 different ones, if that makes sense. Don't know if I just overcomplicated that for no apparent reason. But anyway, let's see. I am going to keep this bit in and show you my thought process. So I have 2 of these, and I'm thinking this should stay as a double page layout. So I'm not going to use that. We do have this green, which I love, from Photoplay, and we also have that blue, which works very nicely. I love that side as well, though. Let's see what else we have. We've got compass, we've also got that floral. So I am just going to go through and put the possibilities there, and then we'll come back and decide. So I've narrowed down the papers. First up, we have got 3 cut aparts. We've got this one from Chamel's Go Now Go, this one from Chamel's Head in the Clouds, and this one from Never Grow Up. Primarily in this kit for this tag with the frog, this cut apart with the frog, and this one just because it's adventure, travel, explore, and that sort of thing. So I'm going to keep those in because I will probably use one of them. I've got these 3 6x8, 1 from Chamel, 2 from Jen Hadfield. These 2 just to get a bit of colour in. And then these are the papers that I narrowed it down to. So we've got Photoplay, Pebbles, Chamel, Vicky Boutin, a bit of Basil, Bella Boulevard, Fancy Pants Designs, Chamel, Vicky Boutin, and Photoplay. So we've gone for sort of greeny, bluey kind of vibe. Now, in terms of what I'm thinking, I think we're going to go for 4 pattern papers because more is more. And I think these 4. So let me just pop them there and get rid of these for a moment. So when I put them together like this, we've got this ledger, we've got this mixed media background, we have got this bright green and this froggy one. And I think they kind of work together well. This one is a bit of a turquoisey teal with the blue. This has got blue and green in the mixed media. It's also got the distress, and then we've got a bit of green. And then bringing in perhaps this colourful one or this one sort of ties it all in together is what I was thinking. So this is a little mini kit if you like. So what I'm going to do is get a piece of white cardstock, I think, and cut out the relevant triangles. I'm not going to focus too much on which ones. This one with the frogs, I will make sure is probably at the top, just because I want the frogs to obviously be the right way round. And I will focus a little bit on which part of this I cut, so we get the right colours. But the other two I'm not too bothered about. And then once I've cut those triangles, which I think the easiest way is probably to, let's do this one together. So I'm going to take off the branding strip. So this is Head in the Clouds from Chamel, which is 2018. So we're doing a bit of stash busting as well. I'm using that trimmer because I'm in the process of building kits for Follow a Sketch February, which are all done, and 30 Days of Sketches, which are almost all done, and 50 more sketchy videos. More on that to come, but very exciting indeed. So the easiest way for this isn't an exact science, guys. I am not very good at cutting triangles, so I would say don't rely on me at all. But I'm going to find the middle point going this way, which is here. I am going to find the middle point going this way, which is here. So this is the middle of our paper. So I'm just going to draw a line from that corner and from that corner. Doesn't help that I've got a big dent in the ruler, but that is going to give us roughly our triangle, and that should be 6 inches across there and should be 6 inches across there. Once I've cut one, we've obviously got a template and we can go for it. I am not very good at cutting by hand, however, it is the easiest way to do this. So I am just going to go for it. If it's not perfect, it's a-okay. I am not going to be overly upset. So we're just going to cut down there, like so. Keep going till we get to there. So there we have our first triangle. And I will simply replicate that by using this as a sort of template, if you like. In terms of this mixed media paper, I'm thinking I predominantly want this teal with a tiny bit of the yellow and pink. So I'll probably do this side, and that will then become the side. I will probably put this green on this side and do it that way so that the lines are going that way maybe, and then this one will go at the bottom. So I will just cut those 3 pieces and be right back. The easiest way before I do it, I have put a tiny bit of adhesive in the middle of this paper. I'm going to pop it where I want to cut and stick that there. Otherwise, as you are cutting, it's going to wriggle about and move about all over your page, and that's where accidents happen. So if I just use that little bit of adhesive and follow the cut line like so, then obviously it works perfectly. I'll be right back. So there we have the 4 triangles cut. Nice, quick, simple and easy. And I have a sheet of white cardstock. I'm just going to put some adhesive on here and pop on our first triangle, which is going to go at the top, which is the frogs. Our second one is going to be the Vicky Bouton mixed media. I love that side as well. Those coloured stripes are stunning. That is going to go there. Now I am lining up against the outer edge of my paper. And because I am not very good at cutting by hand, freely admit it, it's not going to line up. So you can see there is a little white gap there, and that's okay. I would rather it all lines up around the edge, because if there's anything overhanging at the edge, I can cut it, and anything in the middle is going to be hidden by embellishments, photo, paper. So that's okay. So focus on lining up the edge, and hopefully it will all slot together rather nicely, like so. So that is our background. So I'm just going to tidy that up quite quickly and simply. I've then taken the 3 6x8 papers and cut them. There, I've kept them 6 inches, and then we've done a 6x5, 6x4.5, and a 6x4 3/4. And these are going to go in the middle at a bit of an angle, bit of a wonk, and act as our photo mat. So we're going to put the Chamel teal triangles first, then the Jen Hadfield colourful stripes, and the Jen Hadfield colourful floral is going to go atop of all that, somewhere like that. And then our photos will go in the middle. I'm just going to, let me see, I am going to use one of these cut aparts, so I think we'll go for this one. Now, the photos are pretty much all 3x4, I believe. So I know regardless of what photo I use, it's going to be 3x4. Which makes it a little bit easier to create the layout without having to worry too much about it fitting. So let me just get a white photo mat. So there is our 2 photo mats. I have matted the cut apart, and I've also got another mat which is slightly bigger than a 3x4, and they are going to go on our page there. So that is our basic layout done, and it's colourful and bright and busy, and I love it. So if we revert back to our sketch that we're using, which is this one from HipKit, you can see me in my woolly hat there. You can see that our title is down here. I'm kind of ignoring the star here, and probably the mixed media, although I may splatter some white just to be out there a little bit. And then we've got some other bits going on. So let's see. Let's see what we do. I think I'm going to use this tag, and then we will dive into our embellishments and see what kind of title we want. It's going to be quite a vague title because obviously I don't know what photo we're using. I could wait, but we'll see. We've got a big selection of embellishments. I've cut out this tag, and we're going to use the Crop-A-Dile to add a hole, and I think we will use gold. Why not? A little bit of gold. So I'm just going to put that in there. Pop that through there. And then we have our little hole punch, and I shall get some thread, and I think we'll also get some twine to sort of twiddle under there. So there is our tag. I've also pulled out some wooden clouds and an acrylic sun, and I've got some metallic goldy bronze thread, which I am just sort of going to twiddle around my hands like this. Where is the end? There is the end. So you can't see it very well on camera, but it is there, I promise. And I'm sort of going to place this to the left of our photo cluster. And it's intentionally going to be quite messy, so that when I then put that tag there, it's sort of sticking out all over the shop. And just looks a bit different. So what I think I will probably do is pop that like that, and then let's get a bit of foam. I think I've got some, I'll get some fun foam. And of course it's fun foam because it's adhesive on one side. So I'm just going to pop that there, then pop some adhesive on that. And I'm literally just going to stick that over the top of that thread. And that's how I'm going to adhere the thread. I'm not going to glue it anymore. So then it's just very messy, very wild and out there. Then what I thought is, what about having our clouds up here? I'm going to use a bit of this tape. I find it works fine for some wood. For some I will use Nuvo glue, but for this I think we're absolutely fine to use this. And then I've also got this acrylic cloud, no, acrylic sun. It's got a smiley face on, which I don't particularly like. It's a bit gimmicky, but it's fine. It's not massively noticeable. So then we've got our little cluster going on up there. So it's a proper stash diving kind of layout, which is great. Trim that off. Don't know where that's gone, but hey ho. So that's where we're at the moment. Now this says believe in the most magical things, which could be our title. Probably isn't going to be. So let's pull out this. So I've basically just got this bag of random puffies. So let's see if we can make a title out of what we've got here. I will be right back. So for title, I think we're going to go pretty simple and just have Rome, and I'm going to pop that sort of there. I think I will leave that till we've got our picture on then. And then I've also got this one that says Explore. These two pieces are from Simple Stories Safe Travels, I think. And we've also got a little arrow, which I think will pop up there. Nice and easy embellishment. So that is that. Then let's dive into our stickers. I think at this point, okay, maybe I should wait till the end, but I think I'm going to go in here and pick out a photo. So that is the photo that we have gone for with the green frog. They're all going to be pretty similar, to be fair. And then I'm going to pop my title there that says Rome. I've got this flare, which is one of the new metal backed, which is going to go over here. It's just a camera heart, or rather a camera with a heart in it. And then I've picked out these three stickers. We've got a frog in a case, and a camera. So I thought, let's pop this one here along with the camera. And then for this other frog, I don't know, maybe we could have him popping up next to this frog here just as an extra little dude. And then all I've left out is a couple of sheets, which if you recall when I built the kit, we've got these wax sheets which I filled with loads of different stickers. I thought one of these may have worked. We've got lots of different ones. Don't think we need any of those. We've got these ones. I thought about adding one of these flowers just to give us a little bit of extra something. So I'm going to add a floral down here and maybe a floral up here. What do we think? Or is that a little bit too much? No, we'll pop that up there. And I am going to put a bird, just because why not? That's going to go there. Then to finish us off, I am just going to add a couple of these puffy hearts from Chamel's Go Now Go. We're going to add one down there, two down there. I'm going to add this florally one on this tag, and I will write a little bit of journaling there, and I'm also going to add one atop of our wooden cloud. I was going to add another flare which says good times, but I don't think we need it. In fact, let's pop that on top of that foam arrow. Don't be afraid to layer your embellishments. It's a great way to get some dimension, and that is this layout done. Just over 20 minutes. And to be fair, usually when I press pause, so it's only seconds for you, sometimes it can be ages and ages and ages, and it hasn't been. It's probably been 25 minutes start to finish. So I will take that. Don't forget to check out what Kathy has been up to this week. I will be back on the 1st of February for Follow a Sketch February. You will see that videos will start scheduling. There will be a video a day for that, and I have also got another video that's going to come out here showing how I am preparing for it. So I will see you all very soon. Thank you for watching and sticking around. Have a great week. Bye for now.